To avoid danger of suffocation, keep this bag away from babies and children. Warning: to avoid danger of suffocation, keep this plastic bag away from babies and children. Do not use in cribs, beds, carriages, or playpens. The thin film may cling to nose and mouth and prevent breathing. This bag is not a toy. Things I find in my closet. Okay. This is going to be kind of short because I don't have a whole lot to cover. I didn't really gain any really major insights this past week as far as the different triggers from ASMR videos. I mean, there's really only so much that I can learn about myself in this one area. The reason I'm in my closet right now is just to kind of excuse me. I want to just kind of test the acoustics in this room to see if it really makes see if it makes any difference in the way I sound. I think I actually prefer listening to videos where there is no echo, and I actually figured that out. There were actually a few ASMRtists who posted videos this past week that had different echo effects. I know ASMR Nova Star did one, and I think Calming Escape did one. She actually did one where she was singing, and that sounded really awesome. She has a really awesome singing voice, and the reverb worked really well on with that on that aspect. But as far as ASMR goes, the reverb, echo effects, pretty much any processed audio effects. I mean, to me, they do sound cool, but that's pretty much it. They don't really do anything as far as helping me to relax or inducing, any kind of, stimulation or massage inside my head. In order for that to happen, it pretty much has to be just pure sounds, without any artificial effects. Now, maybe that's probably just me. I know a lot of people do get tingles from echo effects. So, I encourage those of you ASMRtists who like to play around with effects, keep on doing that, because, I mean, I find it really interesting just to see what kinds of different triggers affect different people. Anyway, let's see, what else do I have here? So most of the most of the ASMR related activity this week has been just more centered around me connecting with the ASMR community. I finally decided to bite the bullet and create a separate ASMR Facebook account. Because up until now, I've been just using my regular Facebook account to try to interact with different ASMRtists. I had friended ASMR Nova Star some time ago, or basically right around. She actually friended me on the day that I won her contest, and I haven't friended any other ASMRtists since then. And then I joined a couple of the Facebook groups, ASMR Exchange and ASMR Convention 2014, and just kind of interacted with those groups as my regular Facebook account. And I could have gone on doing that, but I felt like I was holding back well, I guess, well, for one thing, I got a couple, like 2 additional friend requests from a couple of ASMRtists, and other than Kara, I didn't really feel comfortable, like, just kind of accepting friend requests from other members of the ASMR community, just because of I figured if I did that, then that would just kind of open the floodgates, and then like my whole Facebook life would be overtaken by ASMR, and so that's what kind of prompted me to finally just decide to create a whole separate ASMR account, and it's, if you want to go there, it's Wayne ASMR Lab Rat. I'll put a link to that in the description. Actually, I'll just link it to my YouTube channel. So anyway, so I just created that Facebook account yesterday, and yeah, all of a sudden I'm just getting like a whole bunch of friend requests just because I got ASMR in my Facebook name. But yeah, it's been really fun, and just earlier tonight, ASMR Nova Star added me to her new parody group, and so I've been enjoying seeing a lot of ASMR parodies. But anyway, let's see. Oh, Soft Sound Whispers posted a new video this past week. It was a really simple video. She was just talking about what's been going on in her life in the last few weeks, but she whispered throughout the whole video, and I've mentioned before that her whispering voice is really one of the most stimulating whispers I've seen amongst ASMRtists. So I just just really enjoyed listening to that and feeling this still don't really know the best way to describe it. It's kind of, I know. The best analogy I came up with is NyQuil versus Dayquil. So if I listen to a voice like Violet, Triple V, that's that's the kind of voice that I would enjoy falling asleep to. It's just it's just pure soothing, relaxing, and it's kind of makes me just just kind of zone out, and that's one of the few voices that I can see like that I could actually fall asleep to. Whereas soft sound whispers is one that would be more appropriate if I'm not trying to fall asleep. So like if I'm stressed during the day, or if I have a headache, I could just listen to soft sound whispering voice, and it could just help me just calm down and focus. It wouldn't put me to sleep, but it would just it's I discovered that her voice actually cured a headache a couple of weeks ago, and it can help just kind of reset my mind. If there's like a whole bunch of stuff going on in my mind, it'll just help me just basically just reset, shove all that stuff out, and just help me focus on whatever I need to focus on. So so that's she's like my Dayquil basically. I finally posted that Map My Life video the other day. It ended up being 42 minutes long, so let's see. Just basically decided didn't want to draw my life because I don't like to draw, and pretty much and I realized the best way to illustrate my life story would just be to show you where I've lived and where I've been. And so that's what I did. I just used the map to tell my story. So I haven't gotten too many comments on that. I got a few relatively positive comments, but I mean, it's not something I'm that proud of. I mean, it's just something I just felt like doing. Honestly, if it was anybody else, I'd probably get bored watching it. So I wouldn't blame you if you don't find it interesting. I also want to welcome Lady Lullaby ASMR. This is someone I mentioned a couple of weeks ago that someone that I actually knew from my other YouTube channel, who I was surprised to find out recently got into ASMR, and she just created her new ASMR YouTube channel. So I'll put a link to that too. It's Lady Lullaby ASMR. She's posted looks like 2 videos so far, and I'm actually pretty impressed. Her whisper sounds really relaxing, and I bet a lot of you would get tingles just from her first video, which is titled Lady Lullaby ASMR Trial Run. So yeah, definitely check that out, and I want to try to boost her viewership. And let's see. Yeah, I guess there isn't really much else to cover. I don't really know where I'm going to go from here. But I'm sure some interesting things will come out of the new Facebook account I created, as I try to get connected with a lot more of the ASMR community. Yeah, it's a new thing for me, and like I posted on in my Facebook status, I feel like I've taken the red pill. So it'll be really interesting to see how this goes. Been coming up with some new ideas for roleplay videos, but I don't know yet if I can pull those off. And I still haven't really decided if I'm really gonna just dive into this whole ASMR video thing, because I'm still using just really cheap equipment. For this I'm using, you might notice the lower resolution in the video. It's because I'm using my cheap webcam. You notice I no longer have that stupid webcam logo on the screen. Well, it's because that trial software expired, and so that's why I'm using this cheap webcam, this Logitech webcam that I bought last year for $12, and it came with its own software, well, actually downloadable software that only works with this webcam, and using this laptop's built-in mic. So yeah, that ASMR Exchange Facebook group, a lot of really great information as far as the best mics to get, and video editing software. But all of that costs money, which I can afford, but it's just a matter of, is this something that I want to invest in? Because I'm not going to get anything out of it financially, so it would have to be something just a worthwhile hobby for me to pursue. Yeah, I'm still kind of in this limbo state where I don't know if I'm really going to dive in and be a full-fledged ASMRtist. Anyway, I'm rambling, which is what I always do anyway. Okay. Yeah, I'll just leave it there, and let's see what happens the rest of this week. So, until then, hope you all have a good week, and talk to you later.